So yeah, first off, you spy check. They know it's a Sombra if they see goats and Dante. They also see no Diva, so he's just spy checking all over the place. And very minor thing. Or actually, it's not minor. This is in general just positioning. Spy check, spy check, spy check. And then you see he's positioning here for the pillar, right? And that's in order to deal with Linkser here. Because if the Diva is not guarded from the Desire, then Desire is just gonna free farm on you. And now he sees Linkser, cuts LOS immediately. And then because there's a brick there as well, he has to back off. And he just keeps on breaking the LOS from the Zarya. Then you find the Sombra, you go for the Sombra. Unfortunately, Violet died. And one of his many jobs are basically guarding for from the guarding from the Sombra, and then also spy checking when Sombra's in this. You see there, he is out of matrix, can't really do anything. Howl, how you doing? Mob, how you doing, man? So he's just forcing away the Sombra in order to make space. Now he's hacked. And right now you see it's not that much more, how to say, there's not many more things Choi can do other than, you know, keep on forcing the Sombra. I think they tried to force the Sombra, but the other parts of the comp is holding them back, you know. The Reinhardt, the Zarya. So EMP came in before, Violet dies. Keep in mind that they tranced as well, which means that Houston is gonna go all in. There we go. Yeah, same here, Howl. Why does he spam? He does it every match. Well, it's because you just wanna give away the ult info to your teammates instead of having them press tab. It's better to just spam, you know, in order to let your teammates know when the bomb is there, since they can set up bomb plus grab, bomb plus shatter, bomb plus boop, etc. You know, so that they know, because he probably has to focus here on what's happening, so he doesn't press tab himself. And because he didn't have Matrix there, Super ended up dying, right? We go back a few seconds, see why he doesn't have Matrix. He's hacked, and he needs to hide it. Here's an issue. Because of where Jake is and where Dante is, he's now completely blocked off, right? If he tries to go indoors, well, there's a brig, and then there's Linkser who's able to go for right clicks. He can also even run up if he wants to, but yeah, Choi is blocked by Jake, and if he doesn't go inside, then there's Dante here. So I think Houston, they specifically targeted Choi here for this reason. And he almost dies. That's fine. And he uses Matrix in order to just stop the damage coming in onto Super. Also make sure that Violet doesn't die. And then you gotta make space on Cart, right? But Super goes in. They didn't have bubbles because Choi got the bubble. And that's how they lost the fight. Bomb was used. And the bomb was used in order to get some space off. Even, you know, even though Super is dead, you wanna make some space. You didn't have your own grab ready, so you might as well use the bomb. And you just spy check, take position. Setting up on high ground, recharge a matrix, you don't take damage, you don't do anything, right? Nothing special, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just looking out for grab eat if you could. I think he tried to grab eat there. We could actually go back and see if it was an attempt for an eat. So yeah, Outlaws, they tracked his matrix, and when he flew up there, that's when the grab came in, so that's why the grab wasn't eaten. He couldn't even go for it. Your teammates die, that's a reset. He was almost caught there, almost caught. Because of taking too much time resetting, people would chase him. Destroy the translocator. Right now, it's Outlaws just being aggressive with the Sombra, making sure that the EMP comes in, making sure that they don't lose the window. And they keep track of where Choi is. That's why you see Jake here, where the links, yeah, everyone comes in, and this is a really difficult situation for Shock. I think Shock had no idea basically of how to deal with the prep against Choi. And since Choi always was pushed or, you know, had zero matrix, Super had to be more defensive. Sinatra couldn't go super aggressive either because of bubbles. And yeah, they had to play more passive to the, you know, to the start once they realized what happened. Even though, you know, if they realized, it's too late because there's EMP, there's grabs, there's EMP again. So this is why it didn't work. Then we have the next round, the defense. And he's gonna keep on doing the same thing. He's gonna spy check. He's gonna make sure that the Sombra doesn't have any window. And he's checking both angles because, yeah, if someone comes out from the right side, everyone doesn't have to run, and he's quick to the cart. There you go, barrage. And this is a great engage by Houston, because as soon as Dante goes in from behind, Muma engages. Mirror. It was a long time ago since you were here. Thanks so much for the 7 months. How you been? Nice to see you. And yeah. Great engage by Houston here because Dante got a lot of farm while Muma went in and tried to make something happen. Now you just spy check. See, he's always keeping an eye, turning around, always turning around. I can't believe I found your stream on a time you're on. Yeah, I'm always streaming from 9 PM CST now. And I've been doing late streams as well for my more NA when Overwatch League is on. Doing okay, lots of stuff like moving, going to try and combine more. Oh, it's fine. I totally understood. I understand. I thought it was, you know, some IRL stuff as well. And yeah. Go back here a few seconds. Keep on spy checking. It's very simple, you see. And then also you have to scout and call out the translocator and all that stuff. But keep in mind, this is for pro play, not necessarily ranked, because in ranked you don't have to be as strict and only, not only, but spy check this much, because I think their strat is specifically tailored to Outlaws, where they have one guy doing one thing, you know, trying to just hunt down Dante and making sure that Dante doesn't get value. Because if he does, it goes downhill really quickly.
My ultimate is charging.
What's up, Eurobite? I think he tried to go for E tier. Not sure. How are you doing, Eurobite? Yes, you man. I'm doing some Diva body review here. He tried to eat, but Lynx was quicker. Then you just put out a lot of damage. Bomb coming in. And then even though bomb is in, Linkster kills here. Linkster wins. And it might feel like Choi is not doing much, right? He's only looking at this at the Sombra. And I think he's doing what he's supposed to, because this looks like a set strat, or like a way to win over Houston, but Houston counter strats them. And that happens, you know, that happens. So you counter strat, you block the diva can't do anything, and then eventually you get the EMP and you start snowballing. And yeah, Houston made a great job shutting down ChoiHyoBin here, but you can clearly see what the task is for Choi in this matchup. Let's see if there's any more map where they played Sombra Goats. Let's see, maybe Ilios.
Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3,
No,
2, 1.
not on this one. Let's see. Next round. There's Sombra Doomfist. Okay, Sombra Goats here. Let's go for first fight as well. Why don't they just merge it with the main game, I wonder? Or it's because when you want to patch the main game, you also got to patch this then. And it's a completely different system, I think. It's the same game engine. But yeah, just different, I think. Great positioning so far. Okay, roll out by checking. You found the Sombra. You make sure that you want to check where the translocator is. And then, yeah, positioning to not take damage from the Sombra when you're hacked, as well as being able to hide from enemies on high ground. No, the main system already has a replay engine, but it's not for Watch League. This one is strictly for Watch League. And I think it's also because Overwatch League is on a different patch than the main game. And you saw the reason why he flew up there, it's to make sure that there's no Lucio. Grouping you clear the Lucio and yeah, you make it easy for your teammates to walk out. Keep on scouting. There's an EMP. Nothing you can really do about the EMP, right? Nothing. See how you die. You reset. And that's it as Diva. Next fight. Now you're probably thinking, Linkster as grab. Because after EMP, you usually want to grab. And yeah, you see him, that's why he's solo on the Matrix, because there is this Zarya here. And he tries to eat it, but he's really low on Matrix. So that's why he's waiting a bit too much of it. Why are they running Moira into Sombra? I think it's simply because Violet stays alive easier.
My ultimate is almost ready. My ultimate is ready. Let's do this.
And then next fight will be an EMP fight because he used I mean Dante used Linkster used, what's it called? Grab. A small thing, which is not great. Let me show you. You're not supposed to Matrix hack.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Yeah, Dante is gonna hack here real soon. Hit out. It's just a panic reaction, you know. Panic reaction. A lot of players does this. And yeah, you could interrupt the hack. Usually you do that. And now he's just trying to break LOS so that Sombra doesn't free farm on him. Because if she does, there's the EMP. And while the Sombra is with Choi here, the rest of the team takes an engage. Now he sets up for scouting these two chokes. 3 actually. And I think Shock they have set up so that Choi, he scouts these 3 chokes and someone else scouts something else. And then he's also in a great position for his bomb, because if he does get hacked, he can push the bomb... no, not hacked, he can't even use the bomb then. But he can eat on high ground, eat on low ground, and bomb high ground or low ground. Wherever he wants, basically. Here's the bomb. What do you think of Shock's tank lineup so far in stage 3? I think it's great. I think it's good. And yeah, all he's trying to do is Matrix, shoot. There's not much you can do as Diva otherwise. There's all the Matrix used there. And you have to avoid the brig. Keep in mind there's a rally. During the rally, it's impossible almost to kill enemies. But it's most likely due to a bug. So yeah, EMP came in. All you can do is shoot. They finish off. Well, and yeah. Now you wait for the reset. This was not so great. More than that he had to touch right. Other than that, it wasn't that great because he took a lot of damage, almost got hacked. We can go back a tiny bit here. There's the hit. Oh, I mean EMP. So yeah, you wait until it's 96, 97, 98. 98, that's when you go in. But instead of pushing out the Sombra, you want to go up the window. However, because he went out the back window, he's now taking a ton of damage. And then he's matrixing versus Zarya. It took him a couple of seconds here to realize that you don't Matrix versus this Zarya. You don't do that.
Get through this.
And you could have avoided this D-Mech as D.Va just by flying up to the window earlier. You don't care about booping the Sombra. Or you can boop the Sombra.
Forward barrier.
Огонь по готовности.
Maybe I thought Linkster would grab him. I don't know if he would. Because if you see the Matrix as a Sombra, as a Zarya, you just keep on the laser, right? And it makes more sense to not use the grab since he had used the boosters just there.